Today's gameplay is all about Team Rocket's Honchkrow. With its rocket feathers, it can get one-hit knockouts on basically everything. So without further ado, let's dive in. Hey, what is up Pokemon players? Today we have some gameplay action with the Team Rocket Honchkrow. I know this one is heavily requested and I was a bit skeptical at first, but I end up loving playing with it. It is an absolute beast. So, for those of you who don't know what Team Rocket Honchkrow is or does, Team Rocket Honchkrow is a Stage 1 Pokemon with 130 HP and it has 2 attacks, but it is mainly hit for the first one, being the Rocket Feathers. So for 2 colorless energy, Rocket Feathers does 60 times the damage for each supporter card with Team Rocket in its name you discard from your hand, and that is just insane because we run 20 copies of them, so effectively Team Rocket Honchkrow can do a total of 1200 damage, not to count weakness as well. So knowing this is just a powerhouse. But of course we have to play some supporters to be able to establish our board state, so there goes that 1200 damage. And which Pokemon has that much HP? We will never need such damage. But that is not all this deck has to offer. It also evolves from the Team Rocket's Murkrow, and it also has one sneaky attack, and it is the Torment. So for 1 darkness energy and 1 colorless, Torment does 30 damage, but you may choose 1 attack from your opponent's active Pokemon, and they cannot use that attack during their next turn. And that is just huge. You can shut down Pokemon's attacks and leave them helpless in the active spot while you chip in some damage, or wait a turn until you can evolve into that Team Rocket Honchkrow and deliver a big punch with that Rocket Feathers. And then we have a 1-2 line of Team Rocket's Porygon. So Team Rocket's Porygon is mainly here for their R command to be able to use late game. If all of those supporters are in the discard pile, you can use R command to land a ton of damage because all of those supporters have been discarded by Team Rocket Honchkrow, and then you can use R command to be able to do a ton of damage as well. So this is more of a secondary attacker as well as a late game attacker if all of your Honchkrow ends up in the discard pile and you cannot use them either way. Although, like I said, if all of those Team Rocket supporters are in the discard pile and you have nothing else to discard, you can use the Team Rocket's Porygon 2 to deliver some very big punches. And then of course, to finish off the Pokemon, we have the Team Rocket's Articuno. So this Pokemon is mainly here to protect our board state from those damage counters being placed by Dragapult as well as Alakazam, because Alakazam is just very popular these days and it places damage counters as an attack. So Team Rocket's Articuno is able to counter all of those attacks done to your Pokemon. Do note, only done to basic Team Rocket's Pokemon. So if you end up evolving into Team Rocket's Honchkrow, that Honchkrow, not being a basic Pokemon, is not protected by this repelling veil. Otherwise, this Articuno has no use in this deck because we run no water energy, so this Pokemon cannot attack. And you also have to be careful not benching this Pokemon in matchups you don't need it, because they can easily boss it up and trap this Pokemon in the active spot, because you always need your attachment for turn to be able to attack in this turn. Alright, and then we move on to the supporter line. We have a heavy supporter line of 4 Team Rocket's Ariana, 4 Team Rocket's Archer, 4 Team Rocket's Giovanni, 4 Team Rocket's Proton, and 4 Team Rocket's Petrol. So what do those supporters do? So they're not just mainly here to be able to discard with our Team Rocket Honchkrow, they have a function in this deck like many other supporters. So the Team Rocket's Ariana let you get some more draw going. If all of your Pokemon are Team Rocket's Pokemon, you get to draw cards until you have 8 in your hand. And then in combination with Team Rocket's Factory, if you played any supporter card that has Team Rockets in its name, you get to draw 2 more cards. So you can effectively draw until you have 10 cards in your hand, which is just insane as a draw supporter card. So then the Team Rocket's Archer is going to be our main disruption card to be able to use after the opponent takes a knockout to limit their hand to only 3 cards. So that is exceptionally going to be good against those decks that rely a lot on cards to be able to set up their board state. You can disrupt them turn after turn, if you end up not using another supporter card, that is. And then Team Rocket's Giovanni is what brings this deck really together. So Team Rocket's Giovanni is basically a prime catcher in a supporter card, which you can use every turn to be able to gust up an opponent's benched Pokemon, while you can switch one of your active Pokemon onto one of your benched Pokemon So even if they trap your Team Rocket's Articuno, through the means of Team Rocket's Giovanni, you can switch out your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon and then gust something up, which you can easily KO with the Team Rocket's Honchkrow. And then of course, we have the Team Rocket's Proton. So this Team Rocket's Proton is going to be exceptionally good when you're going first, knowing that this is a going first deck because you can use the supporter card on your very first turn going first, and we have to run 4 copies of it, but then in combination with Team Rocket's Transceiver, we can always search out our deck with a Team Rocket supporter card, and that might as well be the Team Rocket's Proton, and we can use that on our very first turn. We can search our deck for 3 basic Pokemon and put them into our hand, which not just empties our deck of basic Pokemon, it lets us set up every single time, every time going first. That is just an insane supporter card. And then to finish off the supporter line, we have 4 copies of the Team Rocket's Petrol. So this Team Rocket's Petrol will allow you to fetch out any card, any trainer card from your deck and put them into your hand. Do note, energy cards are not trainer cards, so you cannot fetch those out with the Team Rocket's Petrol. But you can fetch things out like the Team Rocket's Factory to get some more draw. You can fetch out your Race Spec card. You can fetch out the Roto Stick to get some more supporter cards in your hands, as well as the Team Rocket's Transceiver, or that might as well be a supporter card you can use for next turn. And then of course we have a heavy line of the Pokepads to be able to search out our Evolution Pokemon, but that might as well find us our basic Pokemon. This Pokepad is a very good addition because it lets us search any Pokemon because we're not playing any rule box. And next up, we have the Roto Stick. And I think this is an insane inclusion in this deck because you can look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put any supporter cards in your hand. So you can use multiple Roto Sticks in a single turn, and you can line up a heavy one-hit knockout with the Team Rocket's Honchkrow, discarding all of those supporter cards you found with your Roto Stick. And this even enhances your chances to find the Team Rocket's Proton on your first turn going first. So effectively, with 4 Team Rocket's Proton, 4 Team Rocket's Transceivers, and 4 Roto Sticks, you effectively have 12 Team Rocket's Proton, and you rarely whiff this card on your very first turn. So, like I already mentioned before, this Team Rocket's Transceiver is a no-brainer in this deck because it can search out any supporter card that has Team Rocket in its name, and we only run Team Rocket's supporter cards in its name in this deck, so this card helps us set up every single time. But then of course, we do have to get some recovery going on, so that's why we play 3 copies of the Night Stretcher, because we can put basically any Pokemon that has been knocked out straight into our hand to be able to evolve or put down instantly, or perhaps when the Team Rocket's Articuno got knocked out, you can play the Night Stretcher and just put it back into play. And then of course, our Race Spec of choice here is the Miracle Headset. This Miracle Headset is honestly amazing to use because it allows you to put 2 supporter cards from your discard pile back into your hands, and this is very good, especially early game or late game. You can put supporter cards that you might need to win the game, perhaps the Team Rocket's Giovanni, or if you need to have some more draw going, if you get disrupted by anything, perhaps an unfast stamp, you can put back the Team Rocket's Ariana, or you can grab the Team Rocket's Petrol back from the discard pile. You can just do a lot of amazing things with it. And of course, this entire Team Rocket's engine goes well with this Team Rocket's Factory. So like I said before, with the Team Rocket's Ariana, you can get 2 more cards from your top of your deck if you play any supporter card that has Team Rocket in its name. But we only play those supporter cards, so we always have access to the stadium cards to be able to get 2 more cards to be able to set up our board state. And then to finish things off, we have 4 copies of the Team Rocket's Energy, and this is rather a no-brainer because this card counts for 2 energy cards at the same time, both Darkness and as well as Psychic, and because we only run Team Rocket's Pokemon, this energy card can count on anything basically. You can attack with the Team Rocket's Honchkrow because the requirement is double colorless, as well as the Team Rocket's Murkrow. Because of the darkness and colorless count, you can use the Torment attack with a single attachment from the Team Rocket's energy. As well as the other energy inclusion, Ignition Energy is basically here to attack with the Team Rocket's Honchkrow, as well as the Team Rocket's Porygon 2, but you have to discard it at the end of your turn. So basically, after your attack, you need to discard that energy into the discard pile, but then you don't have any energy on board. So it is very tricky. Like I said, after this energy got discarded, they might as well just boss up the Team Rocket Articuno, let it sit there in the active spot, and you're basically forced to find a Team Rocket's Giovanni to be able to pivot from that active spot into your attacker and then attach either an Ignition energy or the Team Rocket energy to be able to attack during that turn. So I think that was enough chatter. If you have any more questions, so please let me know down below. I would love to answer them all. So let's head into some gameplay action. Because I know for a fact what they're playing, I think I will opt not to go first, because there's a high chance we can start off with the Murkrow, we can attach a Team Rocket energy, and then perhaps we can lock them out of Ascension with a Torment and already chip in some damage. Yeah, it is the same player as just before. Alright, let's hope he just don't misplay. And Crustle always wants to go second. Yeah, there we have the Crispin. And an attach for turn. But I'm sorry, mate. You will not see your Ascension. Let's factory. We can always transceiver for an Ariana, because we need a lot of cards going on. We can pads for the Crow. And I think I want to receive it for the Ariana. Then we can Ariana and Roto Stick on top of it. There's going to be double Roto Stick, because we just whiffed on the Team Rocket's energy. And don't just hit us with it, Rosix. I will be so mad. Oh, no Team Rocket's energy. This is bad. This is genuinely bad. Alright. No Torment. Sorry about that. Now, they can Ascension with their Crispin. They can easily knock out our Murkrow. But then again, if they Crispin, they won't Rosix. So, we're good either way. Alright, there we see the Superb Scissors for the knockout. And another bench. But there's no Dwebble, no Monkidori coming into play. Yeah, this Crustle is gone. We can Ignition onto the Crow. And there's the other Team Rocket's energy. Alright, we can Petrol for the Pokepads. Find ourselves the Crow. And I think I want to attach the Ignition. Alright. Let's get this going. For the Crow. Attach the Ignition. And just factory again. Can we get another Crow? We do have another Crow. Let's go. And Rocket Feathers. This is 60, 120, and 180. Boom. I did not miss my math this time. Let's go. I do wonder if they have anything else going on. We might just get hit with that Rosix right now. But truth be told, I would just save the headset and double energy. That's the one important thing I have to keep in this deck. Or they might just not have anything. Alright, Pokepads. Oh, Pheasantipity. Interesting. Yeah, I suppose Pheasantipity, Crispin, you have your Dark Energy, and then the opponent always has to coin flip to be able to get a prize card from it. Oh, it's not the prize card, it's the damage. but it needs to have a dark energy attached onto it first. And if we manage to find a Giovanni, they have double Fizz. What is this deck? Oh, I saw it. That deck is so scary. We have the Porygon, but we don't need those. And I kind of just don't want a Petrol here. But we don't have a Giovanni, so there's that. I suppose we have to knock out this Shay. I suppose I can always Petrol for the Pokepads to get another Honch, to get that one established, and leave the Murkrow. Right, factory here. There we have the Giovanni for next turn. Alright. Now we TR our factories. We Rocket Feathers. Sorry. Save the Giovanni. And knock out the Shaman. This is going to be a very long game. And I have to be conservative about the supporters as well. So at some point, I do have to venture Porygon to be able to... Oh, yeah, boss's orders, obviously. But I have a Honch in the discard. No Honch in the discard. And the Dark Energy. That's fine. We can Giovanni, get that other Fez. We have double Giovanni. Nice. I think I want to conserve the energies, like I said before. Just knock out this Fez. And we're not hitting for weakness because it weaknesses metal. Oh no. Yeah, I messed up again. I messed up this math yet again. I should have factoried first. Did I factory though? I should have headset it. And then I got rid of another Giovanni. The one supporter I did not want to get rid of. Alright, boss's orders, another Honch. But now you do down 2 boss. Ooh, and the mist as well. Right, there's the Transceiver. At least we get another supporter we can easily discard. Can play the Petrol to get Night Stretcher back. To get another Honch into play. Yeah. And the Miracle Headset. Yeah. Let's just do this. It's not the Honch, it's the Crow. Yeah, this is my discard pile. I played 3 pads, so I'm down all the pads. How many energies are I down? Just 1 ignition. We'll factory first, see what we get. No supporter, but we have the Transceiver, so we have the knockout, at least. Let's just grab the Proton, thin this out. Yep. Rocket Feathers. Oh, too bad we just missed the math on the last one. Anyways, we got there. 3 more prizes to go. And another ignition. We're good to go. Alright, Buddy Puffin. I suppose this will be the team. Right. Those are my 3 prize cards. Another energy. Oh boy. Yet not enough for the knockout. And they have 1 card left in hand. Right, let's Crow here. Just kind of don't want to Crow there. Let's headset. We have to headset. But then again, we have to discard Team Rocket supporters. I think I kind of want to promote this one. And if Factory draws us into 2 supporter cards, that will be fine. But no, it's just the one. Right, just get rid of those 2. And then we still got 1 Giovanni left somewhere. Yeah. Let's just knock this out. Boom. Another prize card. Another transceiver. At some point, I really have to establish a Porygon. I really do. Because I will find myself out of supporter cards to be able to discard. I'm also out of petrol. Still have 1 Proton, 1 Ariana, 2 Giovanni, and 3 Archer left. Oh, and you play Lana's Aid. And another energy. So they knock out this Honch. Alright. That one's down. We do have the Pokegear. So we can thin out first. Oof. Feels bad to play the Archer. Because we only get 5 cards. What's left in deck? Double Porygon still. And double TR energy. But Ariana is no good to us. We have to get rid of 2. And to think we have to play Giovanni as well to be able to switch out. This is a big if. I think we have to play the Giovanni here. Get this Honch for that Fez. And draw into 1 more Team Rocket supporter. Let's go, as well as the Porygon. Alright, we're set. Next turn we can evolve into Porygon to attach the ignition and GG's. But we have to get rid or around that Pheasantipity. But we know that the Giovanni is in deck. We can pull this off. We can pull this off. Watchtower, that's all fine. Might stretch a grass. I mean, that's all fine. Alright. I have Factory in hand as well. But I have to play Giovanni, so that Lilies will be dead. So let's just play this. Play that. And just thin out as much as possible. I mean, what are the odds we're whiffing the Giovanni here? Oh, we do whiff the Giovanni? Insane. This is bad. I think it's better to Archer here to ensure ourselves we establish another Porygon. If they do manage to find a boss's orders, then this Porygon is safe at least. Alright, and we can try to knock it out. I mean, we're in coin flip mode, but... Ooh, no, we don't do enough damage. I suppose we can always just hammer in. Then again, it only does 100 damage. What can we Night Stretcher? Nothing of importance. Let's just Rocket Feathers. At least we thin out. It's a Tails anyway, so doesn't really matter. Oh, it's a Tails on his side. Yeah, so the attack does go through. I think man's just happy. I just got one supporter. Oh, there we see the Petrol. We might just see a Monkey Dory come into play here. Oh, the Hero Escape as well? Bruh. As well as the Crustle. That's fine. If I find myself the Giovanni as well as the Ignition Energy, we're good to go. Alright. Let's Honchkrow. To prepare ourselves to Giovanni that Crustle into the active. No Giovanni. No Giovanni. And I think Z was prized. So there's that. I mean, we can always Lily here. Oh man, this is bad. Oh, the Z is not prized. Good, 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 good. But I don't want to promote the Z or evolve. I mean, it's better if we do. We have the Giovanni either way. We have the Night Stretcher. We have double energy. We're fine. We have game next turn. And they've wasted their Hero Escape onto that Fez. So we're all fine. I mean, they're down to boss. They have no draw. Except the Pokegear though. Oh, they have the boss onto their Z. But that's fine. We have Night Stretcher, TR Energy. We're good. And that's going to be GG's. Good thing I didn't mess this up. Alright. Oh my god, that was insane. Crustle is no easy matchup. I mean, it was fine that we're not playing an EX Pokemon. Boom. 380 damage. GG's. And there you have the power of the Team Rocket Honchkrow. Alright, let's hop into another one. Alright, the opponents won the coin flip. And they will get to go first. I mean, that's all fine. What wants to go first now? Oh, we have a mulligan. We have a double mulligan. Alright. Now we get to see who plays what. Oh, it's a... Oh, nice. It's the other Team Rocket. Great. And we already have the TR Energy on the Torment onto that Team Rocket's Mewtwo. This is great. Alright, Transceiver to get the Proton. Ooh, no Proton? I mean, you get the Ariana for next turn, and you get the Proton now. Still no Proton. Where's your Proton? Oh, there's your Proton. Alright. This will be good. I think this is a good matchup for us. Basically because they have to rely on that Team Rocket's Mewtwo. But that Spidops can attack as well, so that will be very scary. But because they had to bench this Team Rocket's Mewtwo, we're already ahead in prize cards. Right, and there's the Proton. This is good. Then we can have the Petrol for next turn. Let's already establish the Porygon. And Proton first. Let's get you out. This doesn't matter. Alright, I have OCD, so everything has to be neatly organized. And it does seem like we prized to one Crow. Yeah, alright. Double Giovanni. What's the top deck? Another Roto Stick. Awesome. No supporters this time. It's alright. We have Ariana for next turn. We can Torment for 60. They cannot use Erasure Ball. And they have no grass energies in the discard pile. You cannot easily retreat. So that Spidops cannot attack next turn. On next turn, I can Petrol, Pokepads, Crow. And get myself the knockout onto that first Mewtwo. Alright, 8 cards in hand. 10 cards in hand. And you cannot attack because of used Torment. Oh, now you have the Articuno. So that Torment will be ineffective now. Alright. We have the headset as well. We only paid 1 supporter card. I think it will go through with the plan. Let's Petrol for the pads. Pads, get Honch, get the knockout. Right, and let's play Factory first. To see if we get some more supporters. And we do. Alright. What's this? This 120, 240. Let's just get rid of Petrol and Oriana. Kinda, yeah. I mean, Ariana's fine because of her large hand as well. And I think I get rid of one Giovanni. I mean, we have headset for next turn. So we're basically just set. Right. First 2 prize cards here. But everything from here will be downhill. Because there's a grass energy in the Scott pile. They can evolve into that Spidops. They use the ability to get their grass energy back. I mean, that Brave Bengal is fine. Doesn't really matter. But they have to establish a Spidops. Oh, there it is. Yep, double Spidops, charging up. But there's no other energy in the discard pile. But then next turn they can Night Stretcher, they have double Spidops, each, yeah, there's the concession. They know we're already 2 prize cards ahead, and there is no way they can win from us. Alright, GG's. And that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed today's gameplay, please make sure to like and subscribe, as well as letting me know down in the comments what you think of this Team Rocket Honchkrow gameplay video. And if you want to stick around for a little bit longer, I've got more deck profiles, gameplay videos, and learn to play on this channel. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.